Hello everyone, this is Elron Farseer here, and welcome to the official tutorial of how to leave the bread server hub. This is our hub, as you can all see. It is still under some development, so we're still getting started here. But I wanted to make this video so you can know how to leave. So the exit is over here. You will need to go upstairs to learn more. So hit second floor. You'll head up here, and you'll start here. So you'll read through this information. Stargate is the main form of transportation on the server. The first time you use the gate, you will use a DHD to leave the hub. To leave the hub, all you need to do is click the DHD and enter this address, which is this. Please be sure to note this address. This will allow you to return to the hub if you need to. And when you arrive on the other side, you should be able to leave and explore the world. So this address right here is the way you get out of the server hub, and this is the server hub address. So you want to make sure you know this very well. Write it down somewhere. Actually, you kind of won't need to because of what I'm going to show you. So this is like the normal stuff. You can use the DHD. It is a little bit faster, or the Stargate controller, as you'll see. But so the link to this tutorial will actually be right here. Yeah, everyone should be able to see it once I get it up. But yeah, the normal use of the gate without what I'm about to show you is you use the DHD dial, which is called the dial home device in Stargate lore, or the Stargate controller as it's named here in Minecraft. And then you enter the address you want to go to. So you'll have the seven, so either have the 7 symbols, have the 7 symbol or the 9 symbol. And so these two, as it explains over here, sorry for the jerkiness, the first 7 letters of the address is for same dimension travel. So that's if you want to come here in the overworld to another overworld gate. And then if you want to go to another dimension, that is the 9 chevrons. That is the 9, that's the extra 2 letters you want. So you always want to save all the letters just in case you are in another dimension. So that way you can get back to the hub when you need to. So there's a warning with the gate system, because this is the main form of transportation on the server. You need to stay 5 blocks away from the gate or you can die. Also, if the iris is closed, which I'll show you in a second, and you try to go through the gate, be sure that the iris on the outgoing gate is not closed, or you will die that way as well. So once you're done here, you'll see this. Once you've read all the information, head to the basement. So once you've seen the tutorial, which is the main thing, head to the basement. You can automatically head to the basement all the way down here, where you will see this computer craft pocket computer. So you'll just go up and you'll hear like, "Ooh, what's this? Huh? Ooh," and you'll get an advanced wireless pocket computer. Please only go up to this pedestal once. There's only a limited supply that I have right now. What you will do, because yes, you can use the DHD and do the whole dialing out with the whole with these letters, R3XK, BJ0. You do not have, and because this is a same dimension travel, that's all I have to add. If I did do the last 2, which would be this, it doesn't really matter because it'll only lock 7 of the chevrons, so 7 letters. So this will work, or this will work as well. So it doesn't really matter which one you do for this first one. But I am not going to use the Stargate controller for this time. I'm actually going to use this, because this is very important. If you do not have this, you will not be able to get back into here at spawn. Okay? This is super duper important. The gate I'm going to, I will show you how to set up the whole, the whole setup of how this works, because I do have a setup hidden away, so everything still looks nice for the hub. So first off, what you want to do is you want to click in this, right? You won't see I have anything in here at the moment, right? But what you will need is a computer craft program, which I will grab here in one quick second. Here we go. Which I'm just going to copy here, and I'm going to just paste this, which is just a normal pastebin. I will include that. So just pastebin get MKAZXSny ccDialer. Be sure to do this so you can. This is a way so you can use this advanced wireless pocket computer somewhere else as well. But you need to make sure that you type in the pastebin get the MKAZXS all in caps and then NY in lowercase. And then ccDialer, and then you hit enter. It will connect to pastebin. It will say success. Download a ccDialer. You're just going to type in C, or you can type in the whole thing, or you can hit tab once you see the name and hit enter, and it will look for a gate, and it will ask you to add a new gate. You'll just say add this, and this is your host, okay? So you want to make sure you have that as your host before you leave. Now what you want to do as your first thing off is you want to hit this plus button up at the top middle, go to the address, and enter in that address I gave you upstairs, which is R3XK BJ0, and make sure you put in the 9th as well, and you can give it a name saying hub or whatever, and you can give it overworld, and if you really wanted to, you can get things there, and you can put it as you can color it. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do. You can put it as the first slot or the second slot. I'm just going to leave it as the second slot. Short note, server hub. So that way you can see it. I might put in the coordinates later, but there's a lot of things you can customize in this, where you can say it's my home, it's my base, and there's an outpost or hub. There's a village. It's miscellaneous or special gate. Safe or secure. There's caution. There's a danger and an unclassified. So it's a base output hub. So I'm just going to hit save. I'm going to close, and you'll see that I have this hub. Actually, I just realized right-clicking will actually let you leave. I'm just going to say, I'm actually just going to put this here as that. I'm actually going to unclassify it. Sorry. I did a whole thing. And I'll just put that there, and it's the overworld. So this is the gate information for, not the gate, not. So I'm going to save that, and it'll go blank, so you can't save it again. Close, and you'll see this, right? So this, I'm actually going to name hub, because that's what this one is. I'm just going to go through and that's saying discovered gate. Okay. Unspecified, I'll say overworld, like that. I'll add in things that it says the sync host, right? Because that's what I'm syncing with this program. So save, close. All right. So this is the hub. So we have that. So now all I have to do is click this, and this gate will start dialing. So this is how you just use this program. And as you see, it'll only lock in the 7 chevrons, and it will open the gate, right? Alrighty. so now all you have to do is go through within 25 seconds. I will say that's important, and you'll get through here. Okay, after 25 seconds, which should happen here shortly, the gate should shut down automatically, unless I haven't set it to that just yet. If it doesn't shut down, just shut down like, yep, there it goes. So the amount of gate time that is active is 25 seconds, and that's a server config which I set up for the gate system. I am going to show you guys kind of how to set up the actual gate system to kind of show you how that all works, so that you can easily, if you get these, you can set up your own gates on your own worlds if you want, or when you're over here on the server, I'll basically set it up for you once you get a base or whatever, so you have an easy way to get out here. And of course, there's this area which is somewhere like 4,000 blocks or something away from hub, which is, I believe, in that direction or something like that, I think. But yeah, anyway, so this is 5 blocks away, so you want to make sure you're staying here. But anyway, what you're going to need is your Stargate. You're going to need the ComputerCraft Stargate interface. This already has 9 chevrons. There might be some updates coming to the Stargates here soon, so just keep that in mind. So all I'm going to do is just plop that down there. I'm going to pop an advanced computer just down here in the back, because this thing is designed to just be kind of frozen about. I'm going to put this here for that, and this here for that. I'm just going to go and grab the paste bin. All these paste bins will be down in the description of the video, or you can just use the video here and pause. Now I'll give it a moment so you can have time to do it, and then I'll just hit enter and then say reboot. All right, and then it says gateLiaison will automatically start after ccDHD is initialized. Okay, so that part's set up. We don't have to touch that anymore. So I can just close that up. I did put a wireless modem on the side, so that's something to note. It does work with that. And now I don't have to worry about it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, on this side, I'm going to put the other computer, which will handle my the actual dialing program itself. So what I'm going to do is, so it can communicate with gateLiaison, put the wireless modem on the back, and I am going to transform into Ender Mini mode so I can actually get down below, and so I can break through, because I can actually fit below here. I did not dig down far enough. Ah, that's actually perfect. So now all I have to do is just build a line of networking cable and a wired modem up here, right? I'm going to do that because I'm going to put some monitors down. I will connect this up to the computer. As you've seen, it's a few computers I've already done with this system, with this setup. This, like that. And then, oops. I just have this here with that connected. Alright, monitor 2. Okay, then I just place that there. Whoops. And all I have to do now is grab the last paste bin. So there's 3 paste bins in total for this. To grab this and to be able to use this. Okay, so now it'll do that. I'll reboot. So there's that. It'll take a second for it to go, and then you'll see this, right? Alright, so now you know everything's working. But you have to install one right after the other, or else it won't work. And you'll notice that the computer is renamed, so is gateLiaison, so don't have to worry about that if you have to break it on your own server. So the thing that's important is this GUI in here. So you'll see that there's fuel 0. Don't worry about that. There's nothing that needs to be done. The thing that you will need to know is going here and click on DHD, go to settings. You guys will have the options to do this. Sync, you want to make sure it's dial and sync for your gates so you know which one you're connecting to. I always am going to put these two on, incoming iris and end call iris, meaning it will automatically close. Actually, I don't want that because that will be annoying. End call iris, it will open the iris after a call is complete if it is shut. And then something that's very important, you have a lockdown password which will completely lock down this entire computer. So I want to save that. I did not change any passwords. It's this button right here. If you lock this down, it will lock down this gate entirely. You won't be able to connect to it. You won't be able to do anything with it. But if you know the password, you're able to unlock it. So the only reason I installed the system here is so that you can connect with your pocket computer. And so this is something very important. Now, since you're away from your actual host, you'll need to resync your ccDialer with this computer here. The thing is very important is that you know the iris password for the gate you are going to. So for example, I want to go back to the hub, but first I need to sync. Actually, hold on. In order to sync with the host, you need to click the H. It will locate a host, and it will recognize this gate here as a host, and it will gray it out. And you'll see that hub is now available to dial. Now this is very important, so listen carefully. This is how you get back to the hub, or you get through to another gate that has this same setup, which all gates on the server will have. You will need to know the iris password in order to get through. The hub is very simple, but this is very important. There is a slight bug in which the pocket computer gets a little gets desynced with the host. So after you dial, you need to reestablish the connection with the host, and then you'll be able to click the I, which will allow you to enter the iris password of the exit gate. Okay, so for example, I'm going to click hub, right? Okay, yeah. So after this video, I'll redo this gate so it dials a little faster. So the thing that's important is that once you do this, you need to be ready. I think I need to update this setting as well to make sure it's 25 seconds. But hopefully it isn't. I can actually, this is admin tool only. It is at 300, so I don't have to worry about anything. So I'll have plenty of time to show you what I need to do. What you need to do is once the gate connects, once you see the kaboosh, and you're standing behind this, so you don't get killed immediately, you will need to resync with the host and then type in the password and then click the iris password. So you'll click the H. Sorry. First step, once it connects, once it goes to the kaboosh, the blue thing, you'll hit H, which will resync, and you should see a red eye. Okay? So you should see a red, this here, right? Now it's red. So it means the iris on the other side is closed. You need to resync with the host. Okay. And then you click the I, and you type in all capitals HUB. You'll hit enter, and after a moment, the eye will go green. You'll also be able to see the state change on here. This means you are now able to go through, into here, into the hub. And if it was a normal 25 seconds, it would shut down after that point. But it is very important that you are able to know which gate you're connected to. Right now I'm connected to the exit gate of the hub, right? I'm not connected to hub right now. I just reinitialize the host with the H, and it'll gray out hub, and it will say that I have this to dial to, okay? So I will do this, and it will dial real fast, right? And it should still say, after a second, that it's still green, right? So it's still green, which means I can walk through and everything's fine. And after some seconds, which you can actually see here, so it'll count to 25. So you'll see this counter, which is set in the time in seconds, right? 1, 22, 23, 24. And right at 25 seconds, it will close. Alright, that's the only place you'll actually be able to see that timer. So I'm going to quickly grab this configurator, which is creative item only. I am going to shift the gate speed up to there. And then now all I have to do is, okay, so this is the menu. So if you don't have the Pocket Computer with you, or you just want to use this, you're able to add gates via this button right here. You're also able to import and export your address book management using a disk drive and floppy disk thing, which is like, well, using these and then a disk drive here. And you'll be able to export it, and it'll save it to your floppy disk. And then you'll be able to move it between gates or whatever if you need to. So that way you don't lose all your stuff once you break your program. And then all you need, and then what you can also do is through here, when you hit sync, you might have seen it earlier, you can get the address book of the connected gate of the host. You can send the address book from what you have here in ccDialer to the connected host, or you can hit cancel and return to this menu. So I have calculated that it takes 25 seconds in total for you to be able to, once it connects, reinitialize the host, type in your password, because usually you don't want a long password because that's annoying, and be able to get through the gate before it closes. So right now I have it set at 300 seconds. I am actually going to change that to 25. I'm actually going to change the settings away from the Chevron upgrade, because this is only going to be a local gate. It's not going to go into dimensions, so I don't have to worry about that. So all I need to do now is grab my program. I'm going to just get rid of that. And now you should be able to see that it goes a lot faster. Oops, hold on. I'm going to resync with the host. Click hub. And it'll go really fast, okay? So it'll say it's dialing. On here, it will update the program. So you'll be able to see once it connects, the eye will go red. Okay. Okay. The eye's gonna go red. See? Okay. And then you're gonna reinitialize the host. Gonna type in the password. You're gonna wait until it says green. Then you're gonna run through the gate. And a couple seconds later, in a few seconds, the gate should shut down. Alright? So that is very important. So that is the tutorial of how you get out of the gate here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this video. Hopefully this helps. But yeah, this is all very important because this is how you actually are able to get around the server, because you're actually able to add more gates. And if you want to delete a gate, you just middle click and you delete the gate. All right. If you want to exit the program at any time, you can just hit this close button. I'm going to save the address book and it's going to close, right? Like, oh no, I got it all. ccDialer, it will actually locate the single, it won't, so I'm not close enough for the host down there, but it'll let me see which gates I have on here. So that is how you leave this hub, and this how you use that program. If you have any questions, please feel free to DM me through my Discord, which everyone should have. I will, if you need anything, just contact me through there or here on the server. The server is up from when I put it up to like around 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, if you want to come join on, please DM me, and I'll leave my information down on the in the description as well. So please feel free to, and come and join us. It'll be fun to have you all here. And yeah, hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.